Stop waiting for permission. Why your network is the bridge between survival and success. Welcome to the Soft Girl Era podcast, where we unlearn survival and rediscover softness, rest, and radical joy. I'm your host, LeAnne Dolce, pronounced Dolce, like sweet softness whispered in French. Today, I want to share insights from a conversation that shifted something deep within me, a conversation with Annika Green, a visionary leader who has spent her career dismantling barriers and building bridges for women, especially Black women, in industries that weren't exactly rolling out the red carpet for us. Annika's work is a testament to what happens when you refuse to shrink, when you show up fully, and when you understand that your network isn't just a safety net, it's a launching pad. Her impact ripples through boardrooms, classrooms, and communities, reminding us that leadership isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about making space for others to rise. What Annika taught me, and what I hope settles into your bones today, is this: your career, your peace, and your purpose are all within reach when you stop surviving and start thriving with intention. Let's talk about something we don't discuss enough: the myth that you can do it all alone. We've been conditioned to believe that asking for help is weakness, that needing community means we're not strong enough. But here's the truth, and it's one Annika Green emphasized throughout our conversation: your network is your lifeline. Building strong, authentic connections within your industry and local community isn't just nice to have, it's essential for career growth and opportunity. And for Black women, especially those of us who've spent decades holding down households, leading teams, and carrying communities on our backs, this is the permission slip you've been waiting for. You don't have to do it alone. In fact, you were never meant to. Let me tell you about Annika Kaval, a graduate student in the Master of Science in Supply Chain Management program at the University of Minnesota's Carlson School. She walked into that program without a traditional background in healthcare supply chain, stepping into a competitive, male dominated industry where the odds weren't exactly stacked in her favor. She didn't have the pedigree, she didn't have the connections. What she had was hunger, curiosity, and the willingness to be seen. Kaval didn't just attend networking events, she showed up with intention. She engaged deeply with events like the Women in Supply Chain Gathering, utilized ongoing career coaching, and leaned into the school's business ecosystem like her future depended on it. Because it did. She asked questions, she made connections, she let people see her ambition and her vulnerability. And you know what happened? She successfully transitioned into the healthcare supply chain sector, equipped with a robust professional network and a clear sense of purpose. She secured a leadership role in her chosen field and became an advocate for women in supply chain management. Kaval's journey underscores the transformative power of community engagement, mentorship, and continuous learning for Black professionals and women entering new industries. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Networking feels exhausting. It feels performative. It feels like one more thing on an already overflowing plate. But here's the shift: networking isn't about collecting business cards or LinkedIn connections. It's about building relationships rooted in authenticity and mutual support. It's about finding your people, the ones who will cheer for you, challenge you, and create space for you to grow. And when you approach it from that place, from a place of genuine connection rather than transactional exchange, it stops feeling like work and starts feeling like coming home. The Women in Supply Chain event at the University of Minnesota's Carlson School is a perfect example of this. The event brought together diverse professionals to share strategies for success and foster community among women in the field. Women, especially Black women, face underrepresentation and limited access to mentorship in supply chain management. The numbers don't lie. We're underrepresented, underpaid, and often overlooked. But this event provided a platform for networking, knowledge sharing, and visibility, encouraging women to support one another and pursue leadership roles. Attendees reported greater confidence, expanded networks, and actionable insights for career advancement. The event was part of a broader initiative to address gender and racial disparities in supply chain and business leadership. It catalyzed change by empowering women to be bold, build community, and challenge industry norms. This is what happens when we show up for each other. This is what happens when we refuse to let the cape weigh us down and instead reach out our hands to lift each other up. Now, let's talk about something equally important, the idea that you ever stop learning. Spoiler alert, you don't, and you shouldn't want to. Embracing lifelong learning and adaptability isn't just about staying relevant in your field, though. That's part of it. It's about staying curious, staying open, and staying engaged with the world around you. Continuous education, exposure to new perspectives, and openness to change are critical for personal and professional development. And for those of us who've spent years in survival mode, this is where the shift from grinding to grounding really takes root. Learning isn't about proving yourself anymore, it's about expanding yourself. Annika Sorenstam, one of the most successful golfers in history, is a brilliant example of this. She didn't just dominate the LPGA, she transitioned from professional sports to entrepreneurship while maintaining her leadership in a competitive environment, breaking barriers as a non American in the LPGA, overcoming missed opportunities like missing her LPGA tour card by one shot, and later pivoting from athlete to business leader. Sorenstam's journey is a testament to resilience and vision. She relied on family and community support, embraced continuous improvement, and leveraged her platform to create opportunities for others, such as founding the Annika Invitational Europe for young women golfers. She became a dominant force in golf, then a successful entrepreneur and mentor, inspiring women and minorities in sports and business. From sharing golf clubs with her sister as a child in Sweden to topping global money lists and founding her own tournaments, Sorenstam's legacy has broadened access for women and minorities in golf and business, demonstrating the power of boldness and purpose driven leadership. What strikes me most about Sorenstam's story is her willingness to evolve. She didn't cling to one identity. She didn't let one setback define her. She kept learning, kept adapting, kept showing up. And that's the energy we need to bring into our own lives, whether it's taking a course, attending an industry event, or simply having a conversation with someone whose perspective challenges your own. Every act of learning is an act of self investment. It's you saying, I'm worth the time, I'm worth the growth, I'm worth the evolution. And let me be clear, this isn't about adding more to your plate. This is about choosing growth that nourishes you, not depletes you. This is about learning that aligns with your values, your passions, and your vision for the life you want to lead. And here's where it all comes together: confidence and purpose. Cultivating confidence and aligning your career choices with your values and passions empowers you to pursue bold opportunities and overcome obstacles. This isn't about fake it till you make it confidence. This is about deep rooted, unshakable knowing that you belong in every room you enter. It's about understanding that your voice matters, your perspective is valuable, and your presence is a gift. For Black women, especially those of us navigating industries and spaces that weren't built with us in mind, this kind of confidence is revolutionary. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. It's the difference between showing up because you have to and showing up because you choose to. Annika Caval's story is a powerful reminder of this. She entered her program seeking direction, and through academic growth and real world exposure, she found her calling in healthcare supply chain. She didn't just stumble into success, She built it brick by brick, connection by connection, lesson by lesson. She cultivated confidence not by pretending she had all of the answers, but by being willing to ask the questions. She aligned her career choices with her values and passions, and that alignment gave her the courage to pursue bold opportunities and overcome obstacles. Her impact underscores the transformative power of community engagement, mentorship, and continuous learning for Black professionals and women entering new industries. So here's what I want you to take away from Annika Green's insights and from the stories we've explored today. First, leverage your network and community. Building strong, authentic connections within your industry and local community is essential for career growth and opportunity. Show up, be present, be intentional. Let people see you and let yourself be seen. Second, embrace lifelong learning and adaptability. Continuous education, exposure to new perspectives, and openness to change are critical for personal and professional development. Stay curious, stay open, stay engaged. And third, let confidence and purpose drive your success. Cultivating confidence and aligning your career choices with your values and passions empowers you to pursue bold opportunities and overcome obstacles. Know your worth, know your why, and let that knowing guide every decision you make. Here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. We've been taught that asking for help is a sign of weakness. We've been taught that needing community means we're not capable. We've been taught that rest is laziness and that softness is surrender. But what if all of that is a lie? What if the real strength is in the asking? What if the real power is in the leaning? What if the real revolution is in the resting? Annika Green reminded us that the path to success isn't walked alone, it's walked together with intention, with courage, and with an unwavering belief that we are worthy of every opportunity we pursue. And I want you to hear this, really hear this. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not too much or not enough. You are exactly where you need to be. And the next step forward starts with one simple, radical act: reaching out. So here's what I want you to do: not tomorrow, not next week, today, right now. I want you to reach out to one person in your network, one mentor, one colleague, one person whose work you admire. Send them a message, tell them what you're working on, ask them a question, start a conversation. And if you don't have that person yet, find them, attend an event, join a community, show up somewhere new, and let yourself be seen. Because your network isn't just about who you know, it's about who knows you. It's about who sees your potential, who believes in your vision, and who will open doors you didn't even know existed. And while you're at it, commit to one act of learning this month. Take a course, read a book, listen to a podcast, attend a workshop, do something that stretches you, that challenges you, that reminds you that growth is not a destination, it's a practice. And most importantly, I want you to cultivate confidence, not the loud, performative kind, but the quiet, unshakable kind. The kind that says, I belong here. The kind that says, my voice matters. The kind that says, I am worthy of every opportunity I pursue. This is your soft girl era. This is your time to unlearn survival, to rediscover softness, and to reclaim the joy, rest, and freedom you deserve without guilt, without apology, and without explanation. Annika Green reminded us that the path to success isn't walked alone, it's walked together with intention, with courage, and with an unwavering belief that we are worthy of every opportunity we pursue. So go ahead, drop the cape, build your network, keep learning, and step boldly into the life you were always meant to live. The world is waiting for you. Not the version of you that's exhausted and overextended, the real you, the soft, powerful, purposeful you, the you that shows up fully, loves deeply, and leads with intention. That's the you the world needs, and that's the you that's been waiting to be seen. You've got this. Now go show them what soft power really looks like.